So the thing that's on my mind these days is, do designers need to be salesmen? Hey guys, welcome to the walking meeting series. Well, I don't know if it's going to be a series yet, but we're definitely going to take a walk and we're definitely going to chat. We're going to have a meeting. So however long it takes me to walk around the block back home, we'll just talk about the topics we talk about on this channel. Especially since I've been working from home these days, this is kind of my chance to organize my thoughts, listen to myself, process things. And it's not all about me teaching or just professing something, but sometimes it's just an open-ended question, and maybe this video can spark some dialogue. Today, I wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind for a little bit. I just haven't really verbalized it. So, I think there's a difference between the craft of design and the business of design. And it's not really talked about often, or it's not really made clear for people who are thinking about going into design, or people who are interested just in the design field or just trying to get some sort of understanding about their design counterparts. So designers become designers because they love the craft. So when you think about design, obviously the stuff that comes to mind is like ideation, creating, making, the tools, the techniques, and that will always be the happy place for any designer. But that's the craft of design. The business of design, there's a few more layers to it. And I think a lot of it is the soft skills, like the salesmanship and storytelling, stuff like being an advisor and consultant, not just a maker doer that's kind of presenting these grand ideas, but kind of working with people to collectively get to some sort of solution. May not be the idea that you had in mind, but it's still a solution that can possibly work for your team and the company. Where am I going? Oh, here it is. So yeah, and that's not really talked about. So if you're thinking about going into design, if you're trying to understand the field of design, I think this is an important part to really call out. I'm not saying that salesmanship, I'm not saying that storytelling, and I'm not saying consulting, advising, that sort of skill set is a negative thing, but it's something that designers shouldn't ignore. You should embrace it. You should try to cultivate it and just accept the fact that that's kind of part of the job. If anything, from my observation, a lot of the people that I look up to, or even the heroes that I don't really have personal relationships with, but they're on the internet, they're widely known, they're popular, they're almost like design celebrities. They all seem to have this quality, and it's not just the design leaders, but principal designers, people who really focus more on the craft and didn't take the management track. Whether you're an agency or a freelancer, even in-house designers, whenever you're doing anything for money, I think this element, the basic elements of design and business really come into play. But sometimes I struggle with this. I think on a pragmatic level, I get it and I can accept it, but yeah, does it have to be that way? But I'm not sure. If you're watching this, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, whether you agree or disagree or have just other comments related to it that you want to share and add into the discussion. I'd love to hear it. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you guys at the next meeting.